Let's encourage each other and talk about Shijing. And let's listen to Dharma and be diligent in every moment and every second. The Dharma is infinite with one heart. Even the smallest step forward is better than standing still. Take a step forward, or you will get a good fate. Perseverance, and you will meet a better version of yourself. And don't give up, and then you will gather much more fortunes. Whenever you can, even if you're wearing mask, please smile. And we all know that successful people, their one thing in common is they all love to read. There are different kind of reading. You can read the actual book, or you can read online with us. And we do have, we're using AI to make a music. And that's played this. And this is created by AI. We just input all the necessary thing, and they will create a song, and they will create a short clip. Let love become light. Thank you for the sister from Jiayi. She wrote this review, and we are using it, and let AI take the rest of the work. It's amazing that we just give them all the necessary stuff, and AI create the music using the lyrics that we provide. I can't believe that this is actually from artificial intelligence. Okay, let's move forward. Next week, this is the preview for next week. We're going to talk about ear. We're going to have a doctor who specializes in nose, throat, and ear, who's going to talk about the maze inside the ear. And we also have Sister Shijing. She's also coming with her husband. And Sister Fangwen, she's coming back from US. She'll be here in Kaohsiung and talk to us. This afternoon, we're going to have a needle and thread team. They will be here later. August 20th, Master had a talk with us. This is from Master Zhang Yan, her teaching to our team. Thank you for all the blessing from Master Zheng Yan. Master Zheng Yan bless the online book club.
咱真正吼，迄支手机啊，要写的拢爱写善法，要讲的好话爱蹲伫手机啊里，随时可收，随时可传。这就是吼，恁安尼来啦，师父看到欢喜啦，无不多是法啦，所以讲起来。这拢总是吼，恁点滴啦，点滴那成红，一滴一滴啦，久啊，就是一红，这叫做华水，清净无染的华水，可以吼润泽根生。总是请大家把时间吼。夜上云端，
感恩上人哦。
诸魂普轮，好，慈悲的魂啦，汇合起来，那就是乌罗啦，可以润湿根生。好，给您祝福啦。
感恩上人祝福哈，而且邀约大家一起怎么样？月上云端哈。那在这个部分呢，大家可以看到，我们真现行团队其实它成立的时间
Thank you for Pastor Zhang Yan's blessing.
真的没想到我们读书会团队需要成立。
Encourage everybody to come with us. The Needle and Thread team started in 2023. Our team will come here today. If you can, please join us. In 2 years, we reached to 1.66 million Taiwan dollars. We also have a makeup team that's helping all the guests make them pretty. And this is the latest from the Needle and Thread team. They are making the phone lanyard. At first, the Master Zhang Yan thought that the lanyard is pulling the heavy suitcase. And Master Zhang Yan say instead of the suitcase, this has to be durable, heavy enough in order to carry the principle of Dharma. And look how sturdy it is. Ever since I put the lanyard on my phone, I don't have to look for my phone anymore. It makes it very accessible whenever I need my phone. And here are all the other products that our Needle and Thread team make. Keychains. And this is a keychain with an owl shape. And every one of them come with the logo of our book club. Next year is the year of horse, and we are already busy producing next year's the lucky symbol, zodiac symbol. Where they already created 6 horses. And we're just at the beginning of the stage. There's 6 horses comes in a package. It comes in, it costs 1,500 Taiwan dollars. And this can be a very nice gift to when somebody gave birth around your family, or you want to give to somebody as a present. You may think it costs 250 Taiwan dollar is kind of high, but every thing is handmade, hand sewn by our volunteers. They do it night and day, and no one's the same. So every horse is unique. So Master's ideal talent are modest and not arrogant, pure with self-respect, cultivation, and virtue. And the Dharma enters the heart and becomes the marrow, giving birth to the infinite. I'm truly blessed to have a group of Dharma heirs who are wholeheartedly dedicated to Buddhism. This is from the Master's teaching back in 2022. Let's introduce today's interpreters today. This is our English team. Our sister Aiju, she's in North California. And they're not just doing the interpretation online, they're also sending messages here to YouTube, to Line, to chat with everybody from around the world. And this is our Japanese team. And we also have team who can translate Hong Kongese. And here, this is the Malaysian team. We also have a team that can interpret the Hakkanese. It's a dialect. As you can tell, this team become bigger and bigger. If you're interested, please don't hesitate to contact us. Let us know what's your language preference. Whenever we have guests come for the first time, we always invite them to go to the second floor to take picture with translator around the world. And these are the actors and actresses who came to the book club 2 weeks ago after they came here. They were very touched, so they wrote a very moving review and tell us how they feel. And what you can do, I want to let our guests know that after today's book club, you can just write a very short 300 words of how you feel, and then we will compile. We can even use the help of AI to create a small video clip that you saw earlier. Look at this line. This message came from one of the volunteers. I'm amazed how she can be so creative. We are not the best, but when I'm with you, we become better and better and best. And this is the rest of our teams. Through this book club, we want more people to know about reading in order to read and then love reading and enjoy reading. One of the volunteers who's also a caricaturist, she drew lots of cute pictures from our book club guests. And all the review you left here, we will compile, and then we will talk about it again in the next book club. You can leave it in English or Chinese. This is one of the reviews that one of the viewer left for us. Last week is the son of one of the videographers, Qi Bolin. His son came to our book club, and he also inspired many people who listening to the book club. Today is Sister Yuru from Kaohsiung. She's one of the younger hosts. We have about 12 hosts here in Kaohsiung. Let's welcome her, and let's clap our hands because I like you, and because we have a positive energy. Today, the reading scope is the 2024 summer volume. The theme is resolute vows to benefit humanity. Last year, June 23rd, a fellowship lecture focused on medicine, literature, Buddhism, and life study was held at the Jingsi Hall in Taichung under the theme of grace great love for a happy life in the human world. During the course, Brother Huang Sixian and Luo Mingxian both spoke about international disaster and relief effort. Brother Luo Mingxian, he came from a very poor family. And he used to working on the ship, and he worked at a very cold place. Brother Lo volunteered in 1992, the year he received his certification to assist disaster relief in the freezing condition of Outer Mongolia. At that time, he witnessed orphans and widows struggling to survive in the cold weather. So he made a vow in his heart to become Master Zheng Yan's hand and feet. Wherever his feet could reach, he was willing to serve. From then on, Brother Luo became closely connected to international disaster relief. And for the next 2 to 3 decades, traveled to many countries to participate in disaster relief, dedicate himself to helping those in suffering. After the lecture, Master Zheng Yan also shared guidance. Some may wonder, what does international disaster relief have to do with us? In fact, since we all share the earth, global peace ensure our own peace. If any corner of the earth is not at peace, we must remain vigilant. Therefore, we should not adopt a mindset of as long as Taiwan is safe, no aid is needed. That's here Master Zheng Yan's teaching. During the lecture, Brother Huang Sixian shared that on New Year at 2024, magnitude 7.6 earthquake struck Japan, producing shocking and heartbreaking scenes. Between May and September of the previous year, Citi volunteered carried out 5 rounds of financial relief distribution. Many Japanese disaster victims initially hesitant to accept aid because they heard that Taiwan had also experienced a severe earthquake on April. Volunteer explained that the relief funds were international and designated specifically for Japan, with no impact on Taiwan's aid. Only then did the victim feel reassured and accept the assistance. On the morning of the Hualien earthquake on April 3rd, the volunteers get all together and helping. The immediately mobilization after the April 3rd earthquake, allowing the people Hualien to see, hear, fear, and care and support firsthand. We're grateful for Master's teaching. Master's reminder that everyone should make good use of time and life and volunteer in services rather than wasting it on indulgence or consumption. Enjoy blessing without effort leads to losing them over time. Finally, let us all respectfully read the Master's teaching together, reflect on disaster and share joy and sorrow, witness suffering and awaken through steadfast practice, nurture love and wisdom, broaden your heart, relieve suffering, and guide others to create blessing. I am you grateful that you join me in the reading. And Yuru is one of our 12 hosts. She's hosting the Dharma section. It's very hard, but she's young and she's able to comprehend it very well. And we communicate through the phone, and she's always fast and promptly reply me. And this PowerPoint was designed by her. You can tell she did a great job. And she's one of the speaker in our lecture. What amazed me is she did everything using her phone, nothing but her phone. It's amazing how she did that. Sorry, I have to let you know that our AC is not working, so you probably feel a little warm here. But we're opening the window, let the air in. It's not bad, right? Earlier, you can hear that there are dual sounds. next door is the Da Ai kindergarten. That's why you hear another sound coming from next doors. As you can tell, there's always challenges. There's always a technical difficulties, or who knew the AC is not working today. Let's look at one of the reminder. You don't have to be great in order to start, but you need to get started so you can become great. Why is that? A lot of people say interpretation, translation is hard. I remember at the beginning we had a translator who can speak Spanish. She's an experienced interpreter. When she see how we did it before, she says, "Not gonna this is not gonna be good enough." But look at us now. Our teams was able to contact other interpreter translators. So within a month, we put it online. So you don't have to be great in order to start. So again, just want to remind you, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. This is the books from Shijing, and this is the product from Jingci product. This is a multi-purpose cleaner. And this is the before and after using the multi-purpose cleaner. Doesn't matter how dirty, how hard to clean, by using it, you can see clearly that after using it, everything become like new again. And this is also eco-friendly and protect your hand. Because it's green product and we have more picture to show. It's a big box of the cleaner you can use for a long time. This is one of the best products in our Jingci. Again, it's called the multi-purpose cleaner. We also have Australia tea tree soap and toothpaste, some of the snacks, the soup, instant soup, and also the soft noodle. All this vegan package. Look at, we have so many new products coming out. The pump, we even have the pumpkin soy milk. This is new product. As you can see, we are wearing the Da'ai technology clothes. And let's move to the next segment.
Respect Master Zhen Yan, a bow master, and global members. I'm Zhang Yunyu from Hsinchu volunteer. Thank you, teacher Meiyun. The topic is a book club that always moves me. First, I shall share about book club that always move me, and I shall share about my connection mainland China from 2010 and 2020. The 2013 Kaohsiung online book study test drive at Shijing in Kunshan was truly memorable. I fell deeply in love with the content. It not only broadened my horizon, but also allowed me to see the dedication and life story shared by Shiji volunteers in every corner of the world. Seeing their dedication brought me laughter, emotion, and tears. I remember the master teaching that when I hear volunteers share and feel moved and identify with their words and actions, it's like I'm participating in that experience myself. And this is also meritorious. So, matter where I am, I seize every Wednesday to join city volunteers around the world in the book club, walking the Bodhisattva path together. Because I want to share this, I happened to return to Busan and in mid-May and found my old notebooks. Each one of them records every detail of Tzu Chi's daily activity in Kunshan. Is so fulfilling and blissful. Among the moving memories shared by volunteers at book club, the most memorable ones are Fake Becomes Real, a true story shared by a sister from the North District. When she faced her lowest point in life, she grasped Master's convenient Dharma teachings and transformed her life. Cultivating merit without cultivating wisdom is like an elephant wear a garland. Cultivating wisdom without cultivating merit is like an airhead holding an empty bowl. This sea mining real name is Li Zhenyi. Experienced the importance of cultivating both merit and wisdom. Mother G shared with Mother G shared the good eloquence lead to a lot of gossip. Lots of talk leads to gossip. Only the good speech can one spread the Dharma and gain wisdom. The other example is Sister Wei Xinjun. Her family story, Green Grass, continues across the sky, a theater performance of great love. Over a decade later, she still tears up when she hears the opening theme song and share the motivation behind donating the Guangdu campus. Shijing members are blessed with great fortune, and we do good deeds every day. Only Shijing members have the opportunity to bring blessing every day. Thank you, Master, for giving us the city of transformation of love. He said the other is from Sister Meiyun. Shiji members are blessed with great fortune, and we do good deeds every day. Only Shiji members have the opportunity to bring blessings every day. Thank you, Master, for giving us the city of transformation of love. The other example is Sister Cai Lin from Mozambique. One year we met Sister Darling at the temple. We were deeply impressed by her commitment to Mozambique. She humbly replied, "No matter how hard it is, any volunteer there would do the same. No matter how hard it is, we must do Ciji. No matter how hard it is, we must speak of cause and effect and spread the Dharma of cause and effect. No matter how hard it is, we must immerse ourselves in the lives of others, return to the suffering of sentient beings, and vow to move to disaster area. When suffering reaches its peak, we forget the suffering. These are my most memory notes, and they will remain with me for a long time. Next, I will share my experience in mainland China from 2010 and 2020. 10 years have passed, and I'm grateful for my karmic connection. Once the karmic connection is established, there's no turning back. Looking back on the near 10 years I spent at Kunshan and Chongqing, I believe they are most significant and profound journeys of my life. Recalling these days, I deeply savor every moment of Dharma, joy, and gratitude. I'm so grateful for my choice. At the time, I could choose to spend my days gathering with friends, drinking coffee, and chatting about gossip. But fortunately, I seized my karmic connection and joined Ciji, which allowed me to participate in local activities and forge strong connection with the local congregants. It was until I returned to Taiwan 2020 due to the pandemic that I realized how many years had passed. I'm grateful for my karmic connection. Once a karmic connection is established, there's no turning back. The most frightening thing in life wandered around without finding the way. My commitment in Kunshan, volunteering in Kunshan, involves a full range of activities, including co-leading teams, visiting volunteers, environmental protection work, volunteering for medical service in Suzhou, weekly license incense burner, twice yearly student aid distribution in northern Jiangsu, home visits, meditation and teaching, and writing about the truth, goodness, and beauty of humanity. I remember my first article about the student aid distribution and the student home visit in northern Jiangsu. I was moved to tears as I wrote the note I would take home. After I finished, the article was quickly posted on Shijing Global Information Network. This taught me that writing must first move me before it can move others. I also led and hosted the weekly Modern Vegetarianism community class in Kunshan. The task was daunting as I wasn't very good at cooking. I believe the senior sister hoped that I could work alongside the vegetarian teachers and learn how to buy and prepare food for Uplus. I vividly remember the little details of my daily volunteer work. I remember once I go into a small commodities market with a trainee volunteer to give a pair of socks to the grandparents at nursing home. Things only of a project. I said, let's buy 3 each one. My companion also asked if it were your own grandparents, would you buy the cheapest? That was a wake-up call. During my training, I had just taken on the role of coordinator and was inexperienced. Whenever I called my team member, I would simply ask which activity they could participate in the following Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, and Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday. Once I was signed up for the activity, I felt my mission was accomplished until one day, just I was about to complete my mission. Before hanging up, I casually ask, Sister, how are you doing? The other person suddenly fell silent, and within seconds, she became sad. Thankfully, I asked that question. It made me realize that if a volunteer has family or career worries and the problem on their mind and comes to volunteer with a heavy heart, they won't be very happy. Therefore, caring for fellow Dharma practitioners is so important. Only by caring for one another and protecting one another's aspiration can we walk hand in hand on the Bodhisattva path. Sister Meiyun said, Master Zheng Yan asked Sister Meiyun, can you become a multinational book study program? And Sister Meiyun said, yes, we can do it. Because we committed to this global book study program. And right now, every member of the book study group around the globe are dedicated to their heart to make this possible. So sister from Kunshan did a lot of note when she was in Kunshan. So feedback from Sister Guan Xingning from Canada. So the presenter is very decent. Every week we have a very exciting program. Horse arrive and the successful comes. So the team from Australia say they're going to come back to Taiwan soon. Can they order some of the horse model? So every horse is handicraft carefully, one by one. Even Master Zheng said it's a very delicate masterpiece. So the price is 1,500 NT. So it's very soon the new order is coming, one by one. These are limited supplied. So the year Shijing Foundation start is a year of horse, and this coming year is also year of horse. So it's all over a cycle of 60 years. So this horse is means success and very fast. So there's another mass art piece is place who can hand a cell phone on your neck. This is a dragon. So there are different kind of art piece. So this cute little bird is very popular. So as you can, if you have a chance to closely examine those art piece, is very delicate piece of artwork. So all these, when they purchase these art piece will be donated to Shijing. So this cell phone hanging stripe is another very good masterpiece. So for volunteer coming from across countries, they get a priority to get a chance to purchase those masterpiece. This is very useful tool, so you can easily find your cell phone anytime. So these two ladies, they are classmates. They have not met each other for many years. Let's work together. Everybody is very talented people. So welcome the visitor from Yunlin, Beigang. They bring the souvenir for us. So we have two different books on site. This is for Brother Do's book. These are very good.
Okay, next we're going to invite sisters and brothers from Yunlin. let's look at the clips from Yunlin. For many people that you can see, it's hard to see that the places, no matter where, which country it is, that we can see always some dark place. We are lucky that even Taiwan has disasters, some natural disaster, but we can find many people with love that they can go into the dark place to help them out. So on the clip, we can see our Indian brothers and sisters go out to the community to find a dark place to help. The next clip will be shown for our speakers today. This is in Marrow Temple parade. This is Sister Liu Qiongyu. She can do some Chinese traditional Chinese way of rehabilitation therapy. Try to clean up all his hot spot in the body. She is following the temple parade. She can do guasa and tuina massage. She is following along to help all the members, the parade members. When I massage with them, I can share master's ideas with them and use her tools, her medicines to help people to relieve their pain. My advantage is that I can do the traditional massage. We can see from another clip that you can see the warmth from our members that they went to the disaster area for the typhoon Dennis. You can see the roof is blown away. As long as people are safe, it's okay. Even our house is destroyed. Bless you, bless you. Thank you. Shijing come to help our local community. We visited 5 of the victims. Their houses were all blown away. So our construction unit came here to do the estimate. So to let them have a better place to live. So that's welcome our Yunlin and Beigang team. We like to be together with you because you have positive energy. They have done so many things, but we only have such a short time to show them. They come with so many things together. They share with us the snacks from the corn. Another thing is the fruit, a red dragon fruit. It's our local fruit. Thank you so much. Let's look at this way. Another team, please stand up. From Qingshui. Wave your hand, wave your hand. They are from Qingshui, Wuqi in the central Taiwan. Please be seated. As a matter of fact, today they don't come to share. They just come here to feel the atmosphere of the site. Qingshui is the place, Master's original birthplace. They also brought us some gift for everyone. They use their traditional herbs, Lin Cao, to do the gift for everyone. And also bring the fruit, fragrant squash. We have a safe gift. Another gift is for our team only also. Also, another gift that Master's favorite. A dry rice. Dry rice noodle. Thank you for bringing us so many gifts. We'll try to share with everyone. This is for the online study group. We are very happy that so many people come to join us. Yunlin County has been always together with our team. In Yunlin, we have 5 harmony teams. So every 5 years, each harmony team would come. This time it's a Beigang harmony team. That's given encouragement with the words. We like to be with you because you have positive energy. Thank you, Yunlin team. First one is Sister Cai Xiuhua. Dear Master, dear Above Master, and all the members on the online. Today, we are here to share Beigang Harmony team. First one is Sister Cai Xiuhua. She is already 73 years old. In 2006, she joined our team. In 2008, when she was 68, she has been taking the responsibility as the main contact of the bone marrow donation team. And second one will be Sister Liu Qiongyu. Yeah, and she is the her husband has the leukemia and passed away without transplantation. So she aspired to do as the volunteers for all the bone marrow blood drive. She said, if there is one more donor, then we will have one more hope for the patient. And she went to so many places, in the marketplace, to the police station, even in the marathon game. So now let's welcome Sister Xiuhua. Dear family members from around the world, I'm Xiuhua, Sister Xiuhua. I'm so glad to see you with the one draw in the Marrow is we can see from the theme that we learned for awakening. So we know that so many things need to be integrated for the people and materials. I started in 2018 as the main contact of the team. We all walk on the street to promote the blood drive. We can see so many people on the street, and people will encourage us, say, "You are so kind." With their encouragement, we are very much motivated. After the presentation, we will go to Zhenxin Theater. Sister Yusho will bring us some fruit and lunch. So the Dharma family is truly very touching. And we appreciate Chairman Cai Yongcan of the Beigang Chaodian Temple. He would bring her wife to visit us and give us a very high support. Now let's look at the small stories. First one is Sister Zheng Feiying. He was a successful recipient. He rode her motorcycle from Taichung to the drive event, to the blood drive event. And the second one is Sister Lin Qiong. She would go to our event to share with people so as to encourage them to join us together. Sister Qiong will take us to every night market. Number 3 is the first year student at China Medical University. His name is Yang Kaohsiung. He saw us do the promotion, so he came on the event to join. And he is the first one to do the donation. He is going to become a physical therapist in the future. So he hoped that he can alleviate the suffering of patients and use the medical expertise to help them. Number 4 is Wu Mengling, because she know her mother is the volunteer for the blood drive. So she would come to join the registry at the same time. And her mother said, wish that her brother can find a match in the future, so she can become the angel of someone else's life. Number 5 is Huang Pingwei. He's actually the staff of our Turkey office in our foreign ministry. And he came on vacation to Taiwan. And he joined our register too. And her mother promised, say if he found a match, he would buy the round trip ticket around 200,000 NT for him to come back to join to do the donation. On the event, we know that people would get hungry, so we prepare many good food for them. This is the vegetarian food that we prepare for them. People will say, "Oh, it's so tasty. Can I have another bowl?" Our volunteer will answer, say, "Of course, as much as you can." Our volunteer was so happy because they eat vegetarian, then they don't have to eat non-vegetarian food. Let's look at the clip. Sister Cai Xiuhua bring all the volunteers to the blood drive event, welcoming the small guest with a smile. Sister Cai Xiuhua is like a granny. She promoted the blood drive for a long time, even in the night market. We bring our poster to the night market. Her brother is actually the CEO of the temple. I'm already 73. Even I'm old, but my mind is young. So I go through all the streets to look for young people to join our registry. I hope we can increase more people in our database. Never give up to help people. One more donor, one more hope for the patient. Thank you. Today's my sharing. Love is an invisible language. It's a feeling intangible. It's a small wish from our hearts. We wish Master and Masters in the Abode Temple. Hello, my name is Liu Qiongyu from Beigang Harmony Team. My Dharma name is Ifa. I'm the relative of a leukemia patient who is actually a traditional Chinese medicine doctor. Her bone was broken because of the leukemia. Even when the nurse want to turn him over, her bone were broken in 4 pieces. Let's look at my husband's story. Dr. Yang Minghan is a doctor in a small town, and he do all the free clinic everywhere. This is in the winter time. We would have the free clinic for the poor people. People always have pain in their leg, in their back, in their hand. So I would use the traditional medicine to cure for them. My husband goes to so many places to save the poor from their suffering. This is our whole family. 2008, 2018, he was diagnosed as the aggressive leukemia. And this is our poster. In 2020, my daughter was only 18. She also joined our registry and go out to promote the blood drive. Brother Tai interview her, ask her, say, how can you be so young and come to do the donation? She replied, because a family without one person, the family is incomplete. I heard she said that. I was so touched and cried. Even my 18-year daughter can come to save people. What can I do more? The next day, I heard Master said, don't look upon yourself because you have unlimited potential. So I use the name in the name of my my clinic. I promote the blood drive, Shijing. Let's look at the clip. Sister Liu Qiongyu, because her husband passed away because of leukemia. So they joined people to do the promotion in many ways. Looking at the family picture, she couldn't stop crying. He promised me that we would do the volunteer together after we retire, but he missed his promise. For a whole 1 year, I don't know how to resolve my feeling. Because of her husband's illness, she aspired to join the bone marrow donation team to do the promotion. So this is when we went to Summer Lake to do the marathon. So I put a poster behind every runner. We went, she also go to the supermarket, not the market, the night market. On the second year, we applied for 100 tubes. We reached 97 tubes. We are saving one family, not just for one person. she believed that this will be the wish of her husband. I'm here to do the double responsibility for my husband. I hope his spirit is following us. We can create the blessings together. I'm here to appear for everyone. Every 3 minutes, there's a blood cancer patient. They are all wishing a miracle that more people can come to join the registry for them to have more chance. Even the chance is only 1 to 1 million, or even only you are the only one in the world. They really want to live. So the first year, I used up all my exhausted all my connections. On my birthday, I applied for 30 tubes. So the second year, we discussed together. So we want to apply for 80 tubes. Even though how anxious we are, but we were so glad that our promotion said, you roll up your sleeves and I'm compassionate. Let's go and spread love forever. And even on the Facebook, I would ask people to say, who would allow me to post it? Many friends respond. So I went out to deliver all the poster. You can see in one of the store, the boss said, in front of my house, the grass, you can just put everything on there. I was so touched. Kaohsiung, our local place, is the smallest place in the world. We have 3 sisters together. We went to the night market because the night market has so many people. So every other week, Monday, we will go to the night market to do the promotion. If they are willing to leave their phone number for us, it was so lucky that we found 60 people, more than 60 people, to give us their phone. And we asked them to join our registry. So this is the witness of love. The first year, we applied for 80, and we used up 73. On the second year, we applied for 100 tubes. And we have 27 full bags of blood. Total 177 people came. And for the blood drive, we got 97, almost 100%. So you know that no matter how small your tongue is, as long as you work hard, you can find the promotion very well. This gentleman's wife said, I cannot donate, but my husband can. So the husband just say, okay, I would promote in my company. So it's happy to hear such an encouragement. This is in the Maguang night market. One of the young men said he would come on the event. Another one, in the Tuku night market, we found 2 donors. So they came on the event to do the promotion with us. And this couple, they said, yes, good. I can bring my kids together. And this is on my Facebook. 3 beautiful ladies. I would ask them, say, are you willing to come to our event? Then they said, yes, of course. And I asked the mother, say, Mom, you are so young. Are you over 45? She said, no, not yet. Good. So I said, come on our event, all three of you together, because you are under 45. So this is in Taixi night market. This one is the youngest boy. He was only 10 years old. You can see his poster. It says that you are the only hope. And in the middle, this one is my son. He came. Now he's a medical student now. I hope he can become a very good doctor. Even though it's already 9 p.m. at night, I ask people to go home, but I still bring microphone to work on the table. I finished the talk, but I was still crying 2 hours later. Every time I have to face my husband's death, such a big my feeling must be consoled. There are so many people helping us together. One of the family from Miaoli came all the way to our event, but because they were late and our tube is already full, we are running out of tubes. So I know that the online promotion is also very important. We went to the police station and we even go to the theater. The teacher said, we are not necessarily have money, but we can donate 10 cc of blood. This is the cycle of love. So all the students were encouraged and came to join our registry. And this is in the radio station. One person can go fast, but one group can go very far. Thank you. Thank you so much. Next, we would Sister Li Cho to do a rhythmic exercise. Let's work together. You are the only chance that the leukemia patient would meet. we are very touched by Sister Qiongyu's story, right? In the last 5 years, she went to everywhere to do the promotion of the blood drive. Let's raise our hand to do. We have the appointment, come to this life. It's a very wonderful appointment. We meet each other at the number 6 couple. The meeting in this life, we have finally found each other. Through the arrangement of our life, we have continued the love, affinity around the world. You are on this side and I am on the other side of the sea. Our team go to the market to promote every drop of love is making the miracle of life. To save one person without harming yourself. This is Sister Cai Yun, Master and everyone. Hello. I'm very appreciate that Kaohsiung Online Study Group give us this chance for our team to come here to share with everyone. I'm appreciate for your listening. If you have the touch, if you touch the heart, you need to make it into one action. We must overcome the difficulty, not be overcome by the difficulty. When you find someone who is hesitating, how can you reply the response? It's very hard. So through our work, we have already made many increase on the registry. Just like the Kaohsiung Study Group, they have become more and more people now. Let's work together, hand together. Thank you. Let's give them a big applause. Sister Cai Yun, even though she was so busy, so they brought us the fried peanuts, for everyone. Sister Guan from Canada make a comment. Such a touching story for the blood drive. With such a energy, Sister Qiongyu is giving us an example. She has so much energy because she has the will to do the promotion. of the bone marrow donation. Sister from mainland China also make a comment, say Qiongyu, Sister Qiongyu is such a good promoter. You're our model. Another lady, another sister from Canada also make a comment. Your love can last forever. The whole team, the Yunlin team is very good. Thank you, Sister Xiuhua and Qiongyu. Thank you for your sharing. Sister Beijing from Kaohsiung also very touched by your story. It's a mission to save lives. And Sister Qiongyi's son is going to become a medical doctor later. Thank you. Please. We thank all the responses from different teams. If you have any comment, please write on Facebook or YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, the whole team.
So let's give us a moment here as we connect to our next speaker in Northern California. But while here, I would like to share with you all these pendants that we have in my hand. This is part of the campaign, our dream, but that by March 2026, that these horses will bring us to our donation goals to spread Dharma across the world. So now I would like to ask everyone, as we are taking photos, please hold your pendants up. And you can see our little gift bags here. See, these bags, we started out during our 11th birthday. It was mostly in response to the Noda Peninsula earthquakes in Japan. We have donated more than 1 million NTs for this relief effort, and then continuing from that, after subtracting our costs, we in total donated roughly 2 million NT. And where did this money go? You can see that this is in Turkey. When the volunteers from Turkey went home, they brought these bags with them. So now let us turn our attention to our speakers. Their presentations has always been a highlight from our study group. So let us now repeat our slogan, welcome them with our positive energy. And now we can see our sister Janet and brother Victor. Dear Master, dear Abode Masters, and all the families in the world, I hope you all have a good day. I am Janet, and my Dharma name is Siya, and I am Victor with Dharma name Jiyong. So now I would like to share with you a touching story. It's a real story and happened in California, in the mountains of California. Now, when we were visiting some of these sites, we discovered this story. Now, you see this picture when you see a bunch of bunch of goats like these, what are your thoughts? Some people may have different plans for them. In Southern California, we found them in a ranch across the street from one of the foundations that we visit. The ranch land was sold, so these 90-some goats, where would they end up? Most likely they would end up on somebody's dining table. So our volunteers quickly gathered and mobilized and bought them right before Christmas, before they were sent to the slaughterhouse. Now, given that it's right before Christmas, so they asked for a very high price. In 3 days, everyone opened up their wallets and donated to buy these goats. As soon as these goats were transferred hands, they were brought to a different farm, where the vegetable gardens are converted into holding pens for these goats. They had to, because of their limited funding, they had to buy the materials and build these housings themselves. They had to do all that in 3 days, so to welcome the transfer of these group of goats. And unexpectedly, within 4 months of purchasing these goats, they found more than 40 birds. So in addition to the 90 goats, there are also 40 more little goats. And now they have another duty, that is to be the care team for these newly born goats. They converted part of the pens into a nursery. And during that time, they heard that there were 3 goats already sold. So the volunteers found these 3 and bought them back and prevented them becoming on somebody's dinner plate. Now that there are more than 100 goats, their food needs are quite huge, and they had to spend quite an amount of money to buy dry grass for them. On the other hand, in a mountain home in Northern California, there are dry grass all over the hillside during the summertime. Dry grass are very notorious for wildfires, so they had to hire more than 40,000 US dollars to get all these goats to eat the grass. So in Southern California, they had to spend 40,000 to buy grass, whereas Northern California need 40,000 to hire goats for clearing. So why don't they just move these goats? So now they have a different mission. That is to transfer more than 100 goats to Northern California. Now, if we were professional, they were able to bring them out in a trailer. Unfortunately, our volunteers wouldn't want them to be in such a cramped conditions, so they drive them up batch by batch. When they arrived to the hillside, they saw a lot of the dry grass, and they are excited. Now, there are mountain lions on these hills, so they had to build shelters for them. They can't build the shelters to be too low, because the mountain lions can jump in and hunt them. So these volunteers, despite their lack of experience, they also had to figure out how to find water for these goats. Now their determinations succeeded. And since humans cannot stay with the goats all day long, they found two large dogs who have been abandoned by their owners, and they have been trained to protect these goats. So there in the hillside, they found a second calling to protect the goats. The volunteers are initially amateurs and they're never professionals, but they learn to be a nurses for the goats. They also become engineers to build the shelters, even becoming doctors, vets to take care of them. And among them, there we have a captain. Now, can you guess what his original what he was working for a living? So that's a little interview, see what she does. So initially she was a senior engineer from Apple. So despite being a computer engineer, her love for animals have allowed her to bring these goats to clear the dry grass and reduce the threat of wildfires. Despite not having any farming ranching experience, she learned on the job with a compassion. She turned the lives of these goats from being consumed to being protected. So by sharing this story, it's not just to show that there are environmental protection efforts, but also compassion can change the lives of those we come across. Now, these goats serve a different purpose by clearing out the dry bushes to protect the wildfires, while we humans are able to care for them and giving them a new lease on in life. So as we see that goats can also protect humans, and not only they are being cared for, they're also protecting humans and the hillside they live on. They share that we all live in a mutual relationship. We all share the same life. They can Those who can protect others can also purify the lives of others. So we say that so instead of saying that we save the goats, it's rather the goats are also protecting and saving the humans. And I am very touched with these with these movements. So I have consulted AI and wrote a song, which I call it "The Guardians of Goats."
掌声，也没有长作，但他们心里有无尽的快乐。羊群啊羊群啊，守着片土，不再是餐桌上的菜肴之物，用脚步清理杂草，不让火烧路。你们是大地的温暖守护。
不是很感动啊？
一个不仅是环保，也是慈悲，又是护生的故事，与您分享。
So I can hear what you think of the song. Not only this is a story of environmental protection, it's also a share of compassion and protecting life. And we hope that we will love the stories that we share. We thank you for your attention and listening. So we're very grateful for them for sharing with us the story. You can see them from all over the place. Sometimes they were in China, sometimes in Northern California, sometimes they even end up in Europe. Every year around our anniversary in March, they will be back in our main stand in Kaohsiung. In Northern California, recently they had a study group where Sister Janet is the MC. So, and their partnership was spotless. So very grateful for them sharing. They're always filled up great ideas. And it's quite amazing that even though they have shared for so long, they never repeated themselves. So once again, let's give them a round of applause. And we hope that that you all can share your thoughts and leave a comment. They're also they're not just our featured speaker, they're also part of our guided reader, and Brother Victor is on our English translation team. So now I just want to share with you some of the feedbacks that we have received. Now, because we are running a little behind on time, so I'll just do this real quick. And every year, our team in Canada, in China, after our study group, they would summarize everything and give them write a poem to summarize everything. So they have to pay attention for all 3 hours of the segment and summarize everything. In the US, they're also be writing not just in Chinese, but writing an English summary as well. So last week we had the CEO from New Jersey. So let us join together and see what happens. Last week they shared some stories about the distribution in the Los Angeles fire and how they were able to go into the communities. In the guided reading, they share stories of the teacher association and how they were able to pass on the thought of Bodhisattva heart. A famous documentary was by Qi Bolin was to share about the devastation of human development in Taiwan. So this was one of the stories that was shared last week. In Changchun, the volunteers would visit cases in the bitter cold of winter, bringing them warmth and supplies. And let's give them a round of applause for that to give for their applause for the encouragement. let's give him a thumbs up. And now, because of the time, we won't have the ability to share the rest of the other team. And very grateful for their opportunity. Whenever you are here, you were able to see for yourselves how our teams come together. Despite the many different function teams, we never had any meetings. It was all communicated through our chat groups. And when you're here live, you can see how everything comes together and see how everybody fill in despite any of the difficulties we may see. And now let us go back to our presentation.
The starlight shining, warm and graceful. The performing artists are all here now. Every time, this is what a feast. The Daai drama, the great love drama that just started. These are the team who designed the posters for this great love drama. Let's thank them and let's applaud to this wonderful team. Please have the What a Feast team to come over to the stage. You can see the posters. And when I told the illustrator about this drama, she started making these posters. Let's look at this first. This is the news promotion of this drama. We motivated thousands of volunteers to donate gestures. So sometimes goodness gives you pressure. And this shows when typhoon hit Taiwan or different areas, how Tzu Chi volunteers help them. The disaster created by the typhoon was relieved by the Tzu Chi volunteers. Yeah, this is from the drama. You can see how Tzu Chi volunteers helped people hit by the disasters. So how many people do you have? Before, we used to just give them instant noodles. Now we give them warm rice and dishes. Don't you think the music is very lively? Especially if you watch the first volume. Yeah. It says everything can be solved by one good meal. So till yesterday, they have only broadcasted two series. And here you can see there is a Korean drama, Tyranny Chef. And here you can see these three main actresses. They appeared in the first two sessions already. Now, one red line, one red thread connects these three wonderful women together. I watched the two sessions twice in order to understand it very well. They are very creative. Now, these three ladies met in the later half of their life. They showed how they reconnected with life through vegetarian cuisine. through natural disasters. They prepare heartwarming lunch boxes, creating a rich spiritual feast. Now, the first session is about preserved bitter melon. The second is about red bean soup. And the 18th, this is the 17th session. You can see how she made this special dish. Yeah, they make the jello into long pieces. This means no matter which mission we're working on in Tzu Chi, we want to be like this dish. Very, very soft, but very sturdy. And the 18th volume talks more about their life stories. These are the main actresses in this session, in this Dai drama. Yeah, they moved us very much. Now we can see the director and the producer. They came here before and they had lots of productions and won many awards before. Now we want to introduce the first actress, our sister Miss Ruijun Fan. She played the main actress in Meiyun. She looks just like the one she's playing in every drama she plays. Yeah, you can, when you see her, you see the character that she's depicting. And this actress is depicting a Tzu Chi sister who's 88 years old. And this sister is also here today to see the actress who played her. And this Miss Ruijun Fan had won the Golden Bell for the best supporting actress, and also the 58th Golden Bell Award, the best supporting actress. And these are all the dramas and movies that she played in the past years. We want to especially mention she made a miracle in 2023, January 4th, because there was a movie, 8 hours movie, The Dream Like a Dream, and certainly they needed her to play the actress. And so in the morning, she got the assignment and she went into the National Theater at 11 a.m. and to try all the things. And then she was on stage at 2 p.m. until 11:30 p.m. She did not make a single mistake. She did not walk one wrong step. Amazing, amazing. We also want to see in the beginning how she started this great love drama. We are showing you the 1 minute session of this. She always goes to the temple trying to plead the God to give her the opportunity to work in the temple. And more than 10 times, she still keeps on going. The one you met is the one who kidnapped her and forced her to return the money. Oh, so they're talking about how she faced the person she had to deal with. I decided to face him right on the spot, up front, head on. Okay, let's applaud to this lady. She's really good. Now, the second actress is Miss Shijing Zhang. She plays Hui Mei Shao, Sister Hui Mei Shao in the drama. She said, there's only things that you cannot think about, but there's nothing you cannot do. So she wants to do everything as 100%. She's a superwoman. Now let's look at one clip from the drama. No matter what you do, I don't have no objection, but you need to take good care of the family and your work. And she said, so her husband said, where are you going? And she said, I'm always doing things for other people. Now I want to go to Ciji to volunteer. And her husband is trying to cover up for her because her mother-in-law is not thrilled about her volunteering for Ciji. So this is what she's doing in Ciji. Who are you? You are the unbeatable Sister Huimei. She is, okay, this is her mother-in-law. And you can feel the tension between her mother-in-law and her. So this is really a wonderful drama. And look at all the awards she received. The 12th Taipei Movie Award, Best Supporting Actress, and the Golden Horse, she got the Best New Actress. And you can see these are all the dramas that she made in the past. And here, when she was receiving the award, she thanked her mom, but she said, too bad my mom is ill and she cannot reply. Yeah, so she's a very soft person. Here, look at this picture. Sister Ruijun made personalized chopsticks for every one of them. That's why they took that picture together. Now let's see another clip. Yeah, so Sister Ruijun embroidered their names on the chopsticks. Very touching. Yeah, how touching Sister Ruijun is. And now we want to show the play. Let's welcome our team who are not professional actors, but they really like to play. Today is the lunar calendar number 1. Mercy Bodhisattvas, your believer Wanzhen sincerely pray for you to give me wisdom, because we have a wonderful great love drama. What a feast. It's starting. And our team wants to play a little short play to let everyone in the whole world to see. So if I do this once a day, or if you eat one vegetable meal, vegetarian meal a day, you gain something. If you do 2 vegetarian meals a day, you get more. And if you do vegetarian diet every day, you got a wonderful life. So, merciful Goddess, please give me a teaching. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Don't blame on me. You missed my most important moment. Let's get started. Don't pull me. I am trying to ask the merciful Buddha, what are we supposed to play? Don't bother to play. Can you cook? We don't know how to cook. What? I only know how to eat. And do you know the Great Love drama? All those players were award winners, and they are also wonderful artists. So they are really, really strong. We are just people who love to play and love to show. Do you know? Our culinary teams are wonderful. They are always hiding behind the stage and doing all the wonderful work. And they bring the fresh and healthy materials through their wonderful hands and change into delicious dishes. They warmed everyone's stomach. And also, these 3 actresses were able to walk out of their own suffering and became culinary volunteers in Tzu Chi to warm all the other people. For example, for the September 21st earthquake in Taiwan and other disasters, they were all motivated to help the survivors. So global Tzu Chi volunteers, you know, all the Great Love drama. Everyone is a wonderful masterpiece. So this one, what a feast, is not only good to see, but also good to eat. So every day is a wonderful day, and every meal is a wonderful meal. So wonderful, wonderful. Let's give them a thumbs up. So what a feast that made us healthy every day, and to make every minute is a wonderful day. So this is a clip from the show to show how they prepare the healthy meals for Tzu Chi folks and the disaster survivors. So let's say together, every day is a wonderful day. Every day is a healthy day. Let's applaud to our actresses. Let's go back to the main stage. We are so happy to see them here with us. And these are Miss Ruijun and Miss Meiyun. They are all Golden Award winners for Best Actresses. So when we learned about that you were coming, we were so excited for your coming. We're also acknowledging our combing and the combing team to comb the hairs and get the actresses ready. This is Sister Yingmei, who's played by the actress. So she said, where are we? Where is it? Where are we on now? She said, tonight we are playing session 3. And she's very clear, even though she's 88 years old. Don't turn off the microphone. Are you happy? Are you satisfied with how she played you? Very, very. She said the actress is even more professional than she was. So the real sister said the actress is 100 or 1,000 times better than I am because she's a professional cook. What's the most challenging thing for you to play her? Oh, this sister is so heroic, very, very strong. So I want to play her as a strong. So I try to be as strong as she is. And I try, when I walked, I try to walk like a man. So Miss Ruijun, when you play, the way you walked, the way you sat, you walked, you stood up, all are very, all showed very strong. Very, So when she was remembering how her mom taught her to be strong, and that's why the first session is about bitter melon. When I was cooking for Ciji, I had to make 600 lunch boxes in Guandu, and I tried them out with my kids, so making sure they are delicious. So, Miss Ruijun, when you try to play this sister, how did you do it? Because the volume is so big and the time is very tight, it's very, very challenging. Yeah, and also you need to get enough volunteers to help you. You make sure all the dishes have good color, good taste, and a good nutrition. And you need to use big spatula to cook in such a huge pot. No matter spring, hot, summer, autumn, or winter, you cook in a very hot kitchen. So under time pressure, under the limited resources, it takes wisdom and teamwork. We've seen session 1 and 2. In session 1, 4:15 is so, it appears so many times. Why? Because when I was doing the engineering production work, I had to get up at 4:15. That's why I'm used to it. That's why I wake up at 4:15 every day. Oh. And in the drama, we try to show the important event in her family. Mr. Xie Jingbiao threatened the sister so much. He made her carry the debt for 40 million Taiwanese dollars so many years ago. And she carried that debt, and she wanted to be responsible for all the other partners. She is so amazing because this thing was so stressful for her. That's why we play that as a nightmare in the movie. And also, can you imagine in session 50 something, she was even helping this Mr. Xie's family. So Sister Yingmei is wonderful. Because Sister Yingmei wants to protect her family from this threat. And finally, she let go this nightmare and was able to help the Mr. Xie's family. This is so wonderful. We have stories for all three of them. A woman needs to carry the family plus the $40 million debt. How amazing. So you have to take the bitterness as nutritious meal. Because in Chinese, 苦, bitter, is rhymes with 补, the nutrients. Yeah, because I didn't want to make my children feel bad. And two of my kids were in the US at that time. One was in Taiwan. If I fell down, then what are they going to do? Oh, one was in MIT. Wow. Wow, another child was in UC Berkeley. Wow, how respectful she is. In those old times, she was able to have two kids studying in the best schools in the US. Are you touched? Look. So you actresses, are you also following the Korean drama, Tyrannic Chef? There are some similarities. So maybe you may want to check it out. But the Korean drama is made up, but our Great Love drama is based on real person, real people. And you can see the real Sister Yingmei right here. Oh, she came by herself because she did not know to link to her daughter-in-law or other family members. So, but we are very happy. My oldest child is a son. He's doing semiconductor business. My daughter is a lawyer doing patent law in business. Because when she was in law school, I told her that please don't be a lawyer involved in the people's fighting. And that's why her daughter went into the patent law, business laws. When the drama first started, it started with Sister Imei's Nightmare. I'm not curious about your starting music. Did you? Were you? So when they were dancing in the movie, were they? Did they have any planned moves or just spontaneous moves? They say, yeah, spontaneous move. They just design whatever moves they want as the music was on. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, they are wonderful. Especially in the beginning. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, look at the dance. Yeah, how they blend in with all the different food items. Yeah, what a nice marriage between the food and their actions. We are very grateful for that. Yeah. Now we want to listen from Miss Shijing. I want to ask you, when you have to deal with so many people, all these, so I'm playing with many of my seniors at school. They are all award winners. One day when we had a time to rest together, I crawled in like this because they are so good and they are senior than me. And I invited them to sit down. Yeah, because we respect seniors. I mean, in school. So did you have a lot of pressure? I said, I was just playing in the rock and roll area. So we have a team who's doing, they are beauticians. They want to decorate, they want to do. She woke up at 6 o'clock to put on her own makeup. So, but because we have a special team here, she still led the team to put makeup on her and comb her hair. When we see you fighting with your mother-in-law on screen? I like the way you played strong in front of your mother-in-law. It's difficult to play the daughter-in-law facing the mother-in-law. You can feel the tension between these two women. And everyone has their own point, and they want to stick to their own points. So this is such a problem, difficult to solve. And that's why we try to make it cute. And in order, when we play it cute, then the problems become less so difficult. We try to make all those fightings, quarrels cuter. So is that okay? And the director said, yeah. The director liked the way they played. The real sister is solves problems very well. And she has so many difficulties to solve. So I try to play her cutely in order to make it more lively and not so tense. When you play this, what was the most difficult challenge for you? The most difficult challenge, people's personality do not change. That's why you have to stick with that personality as time goes on. In the play, when you were in the kitchen, they say in the kitchen, in one kitchen, you cannot hold two chefs or two women together. So what's the challenge when you are both in the kitchen? When we were under the time pressure, I think because of the thought of kindness, we have the same goal to help people. We have a hope to bring warm food to those survivors. And then once we have that goal in mind, then there's no personal problem. Cooking is really, really a difficult, complicated thing. And we all have things to do in the afternoon. That's why we have to come in the morning to do this. Yeah, if you have cooked before, sometimes you spend a whole day to do it. Especially if you want to cook for so many people. And let's applaud to our culinary volunteers. Yeah, see, while we are enjoying the stories and the actresses, our culinary team are busy cooking for us. What about your thoughts? Cooking in the same kitchen with others. Because we all are volunteers and everyone has everyone's personality. We learn as we go. We learn from one another. We coordinate one another. We don't insist on doing things my way. In the show, we have 18 different dishes. Which one is your favorite? All these dishes are very difficult to cook. Vegetarian dishes are required to be beautiful and delicious. It's very complicated. So you have to be very good in order to do that. And you have to have beautiful color, very nice fragrance, and delicious taste. That's why you need to think very, very thoughtfully to plan for it. And also making sure it looks good, it's nutritious, and delicious. So, have you learned all these 18 dishes? We have learned how to cook them, but we could not cook very deliciously like the real sister. So I like the way you switch from the actress cooking busily and then to a chef explaining how things are cooked. Even though these three ladies have gone through so many troubles, tortures in their lives, and we try to present in a way that, okay, everything has calmed down and they're just looking back calmly about what happened in the past. And then they are like in the kitchen classroom, cooking classroom to teach people how to cook these 18 delicious dishes. And so they taught us to make every day a wonderful day and every meal a delicious meal. So not only we learn how they solve their life problems, but also we learn these 18 delicious dishes. And read the lyrics carefully for all the songs in the drama. They have a lot of wonderful messages. Oh, I really like the songs in the drama. They are so nice to listen and so meaningful. Yeah, if you look at the red thread in the drama, it's very cute. Did you really meet them in the market? No. The director has a very nice touch. They play the song, and then the three people making a triangle, but they are all connected by the red thread. So that red thread actually means the good karma, good affinities brought them together. And also, now you don't see those traditional market anymore. How did you feel about watching the drama? Oh, I love it. Why? Because would Tzu Ji made the movie like the way I wanted? I recite sutra every day at home. Even though I'm very busy every day, but I recite the sutra every day. Today, don't forget to watch session 3. And the first 2 sessions already brighten our eyes, making us anticipate the new sessions to come. There are so many actors and actresses. You have to watch every session very, very closely. In the last few minutes, how do you recommend to your friends and the family members? Don't miss any one of those sessions. If you miss it, you can watch the rerun on YouTube. I think now the world is chaotic. But when you watch What a Feast, you see all these cute people and delicious dishes. It's really worth your time to watch it. I think great love drama is made based on real people and real things. So it's very convincing. It showed us how things really happened. And now they think back, they look back. It's kind of dissolved and condensed into the essence of life. In What a Feast, you learn to face the basic things in life, to eat satisfactorily, and to wear warm clothes. So we are very happy to introduce all these bodhisattvas, the Tzu Chi volunteers in the world, and we wish everyone can watch this drama. And because of the September 21st earthquake, when we look back at the 10 years anniversary, Master Zheng Yan asked me about my story. And I told Master about my story, and Master said, how come this is not in the Dharma drama, 大爱, the great love drama? And that's why it was made into this drama. Oh, so when they discussed with me about how we should present your story, she said, let's focus on all the wonderful dishes so people can enjoy. What a feast. So please let other people know about this drama. Yeah. In addition to these delicious dishes, her life story is already a very amazing and wonderful story. We did not see in the drama how she educated her children so well. Yeah. So her daughter-in-law brought her to Kaohsiung today. And her friend, Sister Guilan, who worked with her in all the culinary teams and in life, will take her back. So we want to thank you from Kaohsiung, who complimented Sister Yingmei for doing such a wonderful work. And thanks to Dai Drama for depicting her story in such a lovely drama. Wow. Lin said, I love to see these two actresses in many dramas. And we are very glad that these two performance artists were in many great love dramas. Could you show how you walk from here to there like Sister Yingmei? So I want to show you how when she couldn't get all the luck she wanted, and that's how she walked in trying to say, I want to win today. If you have this, please raise it up. Every day is a wonderful day. Every day we are healthy. Are you happy? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today is the third session. Please watch it. Okay. These are all the products we have in the Jingsi Cafe. Brother Jack? Oh, this is what we're going to show next week.
So next week we'll have our brothers and sisters from our that we're familiar with and joining us, as well as doctors from the Taichung Tzu Chi Hospital. Next week we'll have Sister Fang Wen from US joining us live in person. This afternoon we have our sewing club. Now, all in all, we'll welcome you to spend our Wednesday with us. Because we like to be with you, because you have positive energy. Keep in mind that we are all together in this, and we have unlimited wishes. And if we persevere, and we'll meet a better version of ourselves. And finally, we can be powerless, but we have to be